You guys are shit to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
My God, man.
We're so bad. But tunachapa Liverpool.
I
don't know how.
We've been here, Saddam, before.
I don't know how.
Saddam, we've been here before,
I think
man. We did the whole you crazy people. No more, we've done this before. I don't want to do this again, man. It's tiring.
You crazy people, tunachapa Liverpool. I'm telling you. Tunachapa Liverpool.
Again, bro. You guys are getting wiped. The football these guys were playing.
Listen, not a lot.
like the last 2 rolls of tissue paper that you have, and you have to be efficient.
Just 2-1. Kuna Trent assist.
Crazy.
Kuna Trent assist hapo.
Nani atafunga? CR7 probably.
No, Ronaldo is
atakuwa suspended.
Probably.
Atakuwa jail.
This is disgusting.
Let me see.
I can't.
You can't what?
I look like Nakinaka. It looks artificially sharpened.
Yeah, it does, man.
This makes you look better.
It looks nice though. It's not bad. It's better than most Samsung phones.
So that one say it's bad.
Better than most Samsung phone because it's literally the most expensive Samsung phone.
Haina shida sema.
Ama, it has to look better than all the Samsung phones.
It has to compete.
Than all the Samsung phones.
Okay, upload Snapchat here in Arabic.
Gani?
Yeah. No.
Look good on a Samsung, bro. Arms.
Get them, bro. Arms.
Arms.
Wait, Red Bull. Nyaje? Red Bull?
Ubishawa?
Mimi niko Ferrari, bro.
Wacha
Scuderia.
Wali announced after race ya kwanza.
Benissimo.
After race ya kwanza?
No, it wasn't after. It was before. You can search the tweet.
Nah, it was before the race, but
after the testing.
After FP, after testing.
It wasn't after testing.
Yo, said it was after testing.
Can I tell you why?
Check the tweet.
You know I
remember.
Check it.
You know I remember Zoom.
Check it again. You can literally just search now.
Because I knew you're glory hunting, yeah, but I was like, at least we'll accept you as a glory hunter for this one.
Listen.
Just because the
So we can search.
Yeah,
Zoom,
search.
Ferrari, right? And then, how do you say Ferrari?
What a snake.
Just chill.
Red Bull, Gina Red Bull athlete. Tweets in a Ferrari. Gina Red Bull athlete.
Yeah. Red Bull athlete.
Alright, let's go. How do you? Okay, I don't know. Where's my tweet?
Latest. So you can see the fast to last. Don't scroll chini kabisa.
No, but then there's like people tagging me on Ferrari shit. You know.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm a little famous. Wait. I can go to my profile.
You don't even tweet that much.
And then
if you go down like
Ferrari.
for 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Tajipata tu. Kiwa for 3 weeks.
Sawa.
So doesn't tweet at all.
18th March.
Uh-huh.
When did the race start? When was the first race?
March.
Yeah, but when?
What do you mean when?
When was the first?
Yo, swear down, the first race was probably 18th March. Like this.
Nah, it wasn't.
Because I will know.
So we can find out right now.
Because there were 2 races and then there was a week-long break. So it's been a month.
18th March is Bahrain.
Yeah, exactly.
After testing.
The first race.
That's the first race after qualifying.
That is after 2 testing.
After 2 just tests.
Testing
doesn't mean you win the race.
Testing
bro.
was 12th, Elisha 12th.
Yeah.
So ukakaa na information for another 1 week.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of Formula 1 shit.
Ukongoja.
Practice 1 Friday, practice 2, practice 3 on Saturday. It's just how qualifying when you go down.
6:45 p.m. When was
qualifying had just happened.
When was qualifying?
Qualifying was 19th.
Qualifying ilikuwa 19th.
Yeah, you see.
Ilikuwa usiku, ilikuwa 18th.
So what happened was I actually read I have the Formula 1 app.
Homie didn't read a call. You watched the cars moving fast.
No. I read an article.
Uh-huh.
And they gave us 3 most improved teams from their predictions. Yani, who are going to be the most improved teams? There was Ferrari, Haas, and some other one. Is it AlphaTauri or who are the guys who have Aston Martin?
Aston Martin.
No.
Aston Martin. Stroll and Vettel.
No, it's not those guys.
It was.
Those guys were shit from the beginning.
AlphaTauri.
It was Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo, yeah. So
I
was like, I looked at which one of those could compete for the title, and I was like, yeah, it has to be these 2 motherfuckers, man. So I was like, sawa, beef.
Left it to the world, bro.
Christ.
The world.
I've always wanted to see that
Anyway, bro. Nini, bro.
Learn me on in real life. Nimeona
The
hiyo.
light skin pose. It's on camera. You just did it in 4K.
Content.
So you're telling me his phone has 4K?
Yeah.
You can afford
Yeah.
hiyo 8K hata.
Simu nayo imekubali but sijui kuzitumia. Nikishaka chini nje kuzitumia. Nitoa.
How to use your Samsung what?
You know, I've never learned how
What's
to use
it called?
phones. S22 Ultra.
Ultra
muhimu.
Sote badilika.
Mechapa, bro. You guys suck, man.
Listen, Max Verstappen has won 100% of the races he's completed.
That's not true, though. Oh, you mean this season?
Yes.
So,
I
You're
was
thinking.
already-
So
You're-
one out
you-
of two.
You're thinking.
so 1 out of
If
2.
you work on that ratio, he'll finish.
It's a third race now, no?
He'll finish 8 races.
Mm.
So, yeah, 1 in every 3.
No, yo. Fuel problems to sort.
It's not fuel problem.
Kulikuwa na some.
Was it a fuel problem?
Yeah, he was something with.
I thought it was a power unit.
Kuna shida kweli
No. Sasa sipa.
mna produce fuel yenyu mnatoa Kenya si?
What is it being fed? See, this fuel.
Fuel
pump.
could be a leakage or something.
Oh,
See,
you
that
need
guy
the
was
whole
talking about
complete
some,
thing.
Nah, there was a fluid that started
something to
leaking
do
at
with
the back.
Of fuel.
Now they have this fluid that they put in for Red Bull came up with for this season.
So ni inventions in.
That's
yani-
cooling.
Everyone
That's
has their
kujifanya-
own inventions.
Yeah, yeah,
Some
kujifanya
Mercedes
werevu
wako na
sana.
Petronas.
Yeah, but
Ferrari
say inventions
wako na
zenyu ni
Shell, I think.
tricky.
Unatumia Shell,
Mbo, kila msana anatumia Shell.
No.
Everyone uses the same type of fuel, but everyone uses the same type of fuel. But now the problem comes in with kama nyinyi story ya suspension. So if you've put a certain fluid near the suspension system to cool it off haraka, na
That's why kina Petronas come in.
kuibalance off hivyo. So you guys have mnajaribu development but tricky.
And
No,
in
it's
the
sawa.
end,
We are used to making energy drinks. You like it? You vibes?
Again, you don't make energy drinks also. Same thing you did with your engines. You bought them and then you sold them. You are just a marketing team.
that's that the case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red Bull. See, the guy who discovered Red Bull discovered it being sold.
It was I think it's Indonesia.
Yeah. He went to Indonesia. It was either
Seriously?
Indonesia. Yeah.
I did not know that story.
Yeah.
You learn something every day on One TV. By the way, so obviously that wasn't the main point why we're here. I woke up at 8 in the morning to watch that thing, man.
Watch the race.
Yeah,
I didn't sleep after suhoor. I was awake since 4.
that's crazy.
That was even more painful.
and then you went to play football.
June, yeah.
Crazy, man. For a tournament as well.
No, it was tournament. It was just vibes. I just found the guys playing tournament.
Ah, okay. So other people who were just vibing were Liverpool, man.
Nah, so vibing, man.
I'm kidding.
Good
I'm kidding.
vibes.
It's
Good
Arsenal
vibes.
United.
Good
Let's-
vibes.
Let's get those games out of the way. Then we talk about the title race.
Yeah.
United, Ogopa Ali kickoff.
Listen, we had an excuse to lose. It was Alikiko. What was yours?
We'll go home.
Wow, that's an excuse.
Okay,
to
let
lose.
me go again. It was Brighton.
It's
No, but seriously, let's talk about
okay,
yours.
when we're together here counting games, we need to win. Spurs. Hey, Brighton. Hey.
Okay, nah,
It's
we have
more
a full
painful
squad.
for you because we kind of lost hope Kitambo. Like
No,
we
'cause-
sacked a manager. We are planning for next season. Like you
Yeah.
can clearly see, it's good for us because right now there is something to
Good
look
for you guys to be out of the top
No,
fours.
like we are struggling, but there is some light
Where?
at the end of the tunnel.
The tunnels for
Eric
next
Ten Hag.
season. Not, what about this season's
No,
tunnel?
it's done. It's washed. You're not winning anything. I'm not winning anything. Spurs are on form. They are above you. Sindio?
Yeah, by 3
Exactly.
points only.
Yeah. So the thing is,
Chumba.
and you guys have to play us.
Yeah,
You guys have to play us. We'll just beat you for the sake of it.
Hey, we're not that shit.
Yeah, actually,
We're not
yeah.
that shit.
What do you mean? You
Nah.
conceded 2 goals.
We have some squad issues, but you guys have all your best players playing and you're still shit.
But
Nah, bro, you guys have all your best players. Varane, Lindelof, all these men are playing. Rashford, Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba. The only guy who maybe caused a bit of an issue for you guys is Fred coming off injured. But apart from that, everybody's sour. And you guys are still shit.
yeah.
Partey, KT, Tomiyasu, that's really affected us. And then we have a striker.
Why you decided to throw Tomiyasu in, I don't know, but
Tomiyasu
it's
is
okay.
amazing right back.
Tumesa akiwa fit akiwa injured.
Hakuna kitu
Why?
imemake difference. Mmeshinda games
Tomiyasu,
bila
let me tell you, Tomiyasu can play both fullback positions and and also a centre back. He can start at United at any position.
Oh, shut up. He can't.
Wallahi, I can.
No, you're talking shit.
I'm serious. I'm so
Wait,
serious.
that's your opinion.
Anyway,
Shit opinion.
My point is, first 11, it's actually more like a first 10 because Lacazette, to be honest, I mean, 2 open goals.
Your manager, the person you believe in,
2 open goals.
the
from
person you
Real.
believe in, you trust the
4
process
goals
from
all season.
Arteta. Arteta is the one who said Aubameyang leave. Aubameyang has scored 10 goals since he left. The whole of your team has scored 12 goals.
He scored 7 goals in 9 games. Arsenal scored 7 goals in 9 games.
Exactly. So it's your root cause of the problem comes all down to the manager.
It's not just him. It's also the players.
Nah, the buck has to fall on the manager because even with the guys he's fielding, think of you guys and your record against Brighton. Pepe has a good record against Brighton just in scoring and whatever. You bench him and you don't even bring him off the bench first. You bring Nketiah off the bench first. 0 goals this season. You
hit the crossbar though.
Wow.
That was a great shot though.
That's the most Arsenal thing ever.
That was a great shot though.
That's cool. You're playing midfielders at left back with Nuno Tavares in the team.
I genuinely blame Arteta for that.
The guy
The Brighton loss. No,
Yeah.
I genuinely do blame Arteta because
It's not
I don't know if you
necessarily
guys-
the loss. You guys falling out of top 4 is Arteta.
it's the whole team. Crystal Palace. What was
Arteta.
wrong there?
Arteta.
How? In
Youth.
what
If
way?
Aubameyang was there, vibes.
youth.
Nah, bro. That's not true.
Youth.
That
the
was
fact,
youth.
The fact
that
that,
was
you
youth.
can go
No, but you're two. It depends
Crystal
on them.
Palace,
Yeah.
Brighton is 2 different losses. Crystal Palace is the Arsenal players, you know.
That was even
But-
worse.
Yeah, of course it's worse.
That was really bad.
Brighton is Arteta moving Xhaka out of central midfield in a midfield that is so young, right? And he's like the only experience we have left. And then putting him into left back had 2 effects. First, it weakened us at left back, and then it also weakened us in midfield. Same thing that happened last season with Villarreal. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah.
Same thing in the Europa League. So it really
Putting
pissed me off.
Lokonga, Odegaard, and
Lokonga is
Smith Rowe.
too young.
and
See,
Smith Rowe,
the
it
problem
doesn't
isn't even
work.
Lokonga being too young. Lokonga hasn't been playing. And you guys have been playing with a double pivot. You have Shaka and Partey playing there.
Well, not
No,
really.
those are
It's
two
been,
experienced
it's been Partey, but Xhaka helps in.
Yeah,
It's like a 3-4. It's like that Barcelona 3, Liverpool 3.
Yeah, it's almost like our
City 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but it has someone helping out.
Yeah.
Now, if you have Lokonga and 2 10s ahead of him,
It's
not.
mad.
You
It's
you
mad.
put him in the deep end, and
But
then
how
now you-
hard
You're putting
is
him in
that
the
to
deep end.
understand?
You're putting him cold, like
Yeah,
he hasn't
he
warmed.
hasn't warmed
In
his-
the same way, what I want from Arteta now is to bench Lacazette in the same way that he benched Nuno Tavares. Because how do you? Nuno Tavares had like what 2 bad performances
Yeah.
this season. Lacazette had like
See, because
17
Lacazette,
plus.
anakuanga na passion.
Nah.
Vibes, Neo.
Ni mambo ya target, man.
It's
and a hold up and a holding yeah ball.
But he doesn't even do that right now.
Okay.
Last 4 games he hasn't done that. Afdali Nketiah, bro. Wallah, he's not backing it up, man. Physically, I mean.
See, but
He's not backing it up.
But do you think it's just a failure just from up top? Because if you go into January knowing you need a striker, you get rid of Aubameyang, who's whichever way, hata kani bad influence, bado anafunga.
Yeah.
Then you get rid of him. You remain with Lacazette and Nketiah, and you're aiming
Bro,
for top 4.
Lacazette, and then
You can't. I mean, look at the rest of the guys. They have Young-Min Son, Harry Kane. Chelsea have fuck it. At least United.
They
At least
scored 6
United.
goals.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won't talk about Chelsea, but interesting stat about Chelsea. I read that today, and it was Van has 3 goals this season, all against Southampton. He has scored 9 goals for Chelsea in his whole Chelsea career. 5 have been against
Premier League, you
Southampton. Yeah, his whole Premier League.
He just
career.
likes Southampton.
He loves
Yeah,
Southampton.
he just likes Southampton.
that's why.
United. I know they're not fighting really for top 4. I mean, they're pretty much out of it. But how many goals does Bruno, Ronaldo, and
A lot. They miss a lot
They
of
have a
chances.
lot. Forget the chances. They actually have at least over 20 goals between them.
Oh, yeah.
Sindio. That's what I'm saying. We don't have that. We don't have that in our.
You
in our-
had that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
You had
Aubameyang wasn't even jumping for headers. Now he's scoring headers 3 times a week, man.
manager
Barcelona.
boost.
Manager, bro.
You're saying Xavi is better than Arteta?
He's being allowed to wear whatever he wants to wear, bro. He's being allowed to come in whatever
Why
time.
not?
he's-
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? We have a culture change we need to change, and that's some of the
Now,
things we have to sacrifice.
Zoom, I've been meaning to ask. Do you think Arteta deserves time, like after this season?
Yeah, he does.
If you don't make top 4,
He does.
what's the reason as to why he deserves time if you don't make top 4?
Because you can see where immediately you can see where the impact would be, what the impact would be when you add quality players in those positions.
But those
In the position, for example, for Xhaka, So, remember how you guys had Wijnaldum?
Yeah.
You brought someone else now who was technically a bit more adept, Thiago, right?
Nah,
You know-
he hasn't done what Wijnaldum used to do.
He
He
he's a
hasn't.
different kind of player.
Yeah, but still,
That's
the
what I'm
impact.
saying. Gino Wijnaldum at Arsenal, right, would add more than what Xhaka adds so
But
far.
I don't think Thiago has added more than what Wijnaldum
I
used
think
to
he
do.
has.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
what
no.
are you talking about?
He's added it in a
In
different
that
type,
game-
just in aspects
No, no,
of
no, no.
control, because Wijnaldum will not help us in terms of control.
But that's
at
not
all.
what you
Comes
guys
up.
ever needed.
No,
You guys
we
would
needed
No, they
not-
definitely
we
needed
needed
it.
it.
They definitely
we
needed
needed it. We had a problem with controlling.
Yeah,
any
because
type
they
of
get
games.
the ball out to the fullbacks and then they stop there.
Yeah.
Then at that point, it
No,
can't
but
be
he
reshuffled.
was your main transition player.
Yeah. Now him was transition carrying the ball.
You guys used
Carrying
to
the ball
How many
and-
goals you guys used to Mkono through transitions?
But
It was all
No, it
through
wasn't
him.
just that. It was also his defensive work rate was completely
Yeah,
different.
but his aspect of transitioning is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
which
but
was
you
very
see-
important that Thiago doesn't have.
Nah, Thiago now has brought in control, so the transition
Liverpool are
part
more
is
dominant, even
No,
if
who's
they're
doing the
not.
transition now? No one.
Not, nah.
What I'm saying
Did
is,
Trent-
Liverpool this
Robertson.
season, in comparison to when they had Gini Wijnaldum, when they have the ball and it's 0-0, Liverpool would draw too many games, and that's the reason they actually lost the Premier League title that season with 1 point.
Because they had
This-
Wijnaldum.
Yeah, because they had Wijnaldum, because they couldn't close out games. They needed a bit more technical quality in midfield. I'm telling you.
What do you mean? They had
I'm
100
telling
and
you.
something points.
Nah, it's not
No,
even
they
about
had
points. You had
97.
97. But think of
hell,
think
bro?
of
You
a
went
game.
crazy
Think of a
there,
game
man.
like yesterday.
They had over 100 goals though, but I think you had over 100 goals
No,
that season.
no,
Yeah.
that was
You and City.
honestly
Yeah.
that was for me. That was an almost perfect.
Look at how many
season.
draws.
Yeah.
though. Look
For-
at how
by-
many draws.
We
though.
lost one game.
Look
Look
at
at how
we
many
we lost
draws.
one
Very
game.
few.
No, there were games where they drew
No.
like Everton.
Nah, so we lost one game. City lost 4 games, and because we drew like
Yeah.
7, whatever.
Now
games.
Thiago allows them to play shit, but still eventually they'll find a way through because they have more control of the game. So Thiago, in a way, that's in a similar kind of way. We need that from Xhaka. Xhaka will give us this much. We need someone to give us this much more. So immediately that kind of impact you'd have from signing a player of the type like Ruben Neves or Tielemans, those kind of players. I don't know if it's going to be them or a striker like Vlahovic, like someone who's going to bang in 20
You mentioned the
goals,
guys
man.
who don't want to play
No,
for
no,
Arsenal.
no. Like at the end of the day, that's
No,
who they went
Carmen.
for. That's who they went for. They put all their eggs in that basket because they believed if it wasn't him, we'd have to. It's better we just risk and wait for the summer. You know why? In my opinion, that tells me that they're okay making progress to the point where you're in European football. You get.
It's
You're
not
in
good
European
enough, bro.
football.
It's not good enough.
Of course, it's not good enough for Arsenal, but at the end of the day, it's progress. And then I really hate saying this because I really want Champions League, and it's not over yet.
It's over.
It's over. It's over.
It's over.
But it's looking much more difficult without Partey, KT, and
What are your next 3? What are your next 3 fixtures?
we have Southampton away.
You
We have then United, then Chelsea, then
Yeah.
West Ham.
Then
I
West
think.
Ham. So out of the next
Woo!
maybe
You could
4 or
actually
5
finish 8th
fixtures,
where you finished last
there's a
season.
chance. Nah, there's actually a chance for you guys to finish 7th. and
And in the same way, because they're all big games, and I really feel like we're better than most of those teams, except Chelsea.
You literally just got wiped by Crystal Palace and Brighton.
back
yeah,
to back.
blip.
No, the Crystal
blip.
Palace was not a blip.
Crystal Palace. was definitely a
Brighton-
blip. Brighton was a managerial error.
What do you mean blip? Crystal Palace. You guys were
Crystal Palace
outplayed.
was a blip. They outplayed us for like 20 minutes,
My God, come on.
30 minutes, 35 minutes. They outplayed us for like 35 minutes. But then, even then, the Brighton game was really harsh, man. Because did you see I was tagged on Twitter? Chatting shit about Arsenal or something, and then some guy. It was the XG philosophy. Arsenal's XG versus Brighton's, and then right underneath it, it was really annoying. But they scored from like 2 amazing goals, right? In my opinion, 2 amazing
really
goals.
good goals.
Second
but
one
they
was
didn't create anything
second
else.
one was amazing though. That
Second one was the best one.
Mwepu goal was,
Even the build up.
yeah, the build up was opening them up.
But
It's bright.
the XG was 0.72 compared to ours, and
Yours
ours was 1.4, 1.5. But they didn't create many more chances.
Wale XG uko Champions League spot. Mko title eh?
Bro,
Mnabeba title.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Like they didn't create anything else, and then, in my opinion, we were robbed of a goal at
Which one?
halftime.
Which one? Martinelli's.
Yeah, it
Martinelli was
definitely-
offside.
Let's be honest. There was no way they could prove it clearly.
No, okay, so this is the thing, eh?
They stood
They
there
were
for
trying.
5 minutes.
No, those waliangalia. They said you won't watch Super Sport. Bein Sport will explain.
Uh-huh.
How?
What does beIN Sport tell
Bein
you?
Sport said they were taking too long because they wanted to confirm who actually had the ball.
Okay. and they confirmed it very quickly on Supersport. I don't know about you guys, but
No,
on Supersport they
that's
showed
why-
one image of Gabriel Magalhaes actually hitting it. They were trying to see if it came off Gabriel Magalhaes or the guy just underneath him. I couldn't remember who he was, right? They showed that image like once, and now it became an issue of finding the line. Wait, so every single pundit was looking across the line. They looked for all kinds of angles. They even brought one that was reversed, and it could have helped, but there was a microphone blocking it. So I'm serious. Now, the issue is, if you spend that much time trying to figure out the lines, right, and you can't get anything definitive, by the law of the rule book this season, the benefits of the doubt is supposed to go to the attacker. We weren't given that benefit of the doubt because we're Arsenal. So
Has nothing to do
Listen,
with you
what-
guys
so
being
that we were
Okay,
robbed
zoom,
of a goal.
zoom.
in my
Let's-
opinion.
let's-
That would have changed it.
Martinelli
That
was
would
in
have changed the
line.
game.
Martinelli was in line with Sanchez, the keeper.
You couldn't tell that definitively.
Just
No,
by looking.
no, you
so-
couldn't see that definitively.
Okay, on the foot, you could see the keeper's
You
foot.
could see the keeper's foot, but you couldn't see if Kukureya's foot was along the same line. That's the problem.
You're reaching now.
You see,
I'm not.
it can't- it
I'm
can't-
literally.
Zoom.
I'm
It
li-
can't- it
right
can't-
now,
it
I'll be
can't-
honest, guys.
it can't be a
right
robbery.
now, I'm not even just saying. No, they robbed us of a goal.
Yeah, I'm
of a
saying it
goal.
can't be a robbery of a goal if you still can't, up till now, you still can't know if the foot was there. It just wasn't a goal.
Yeah. So now at that point, what do? You give the benefit of the doubt to the striker.
So you want to
Wanted
go
a
to
free
save
goal.
Yes.
So you want a free goal?
Yes,
Wow.
100%.
Okay, fine.
No doubt in my mind.
So you're not
That
robbed.
completely-
So you're not robbed. You are
I'm
just
robbed of a
not. You,
goal.
no, wait. So you're not robbed.
I was robbed.
You were just denied a free goal.
No, that was an effort. What do you mean? We
You said
worked
you
hard
wanted
for
a
that
free-
goal. Nah, that's just for buns.
I
We
loved
worked hard
it.
for
I
that
love
goal.
the fact that
The set
Martinelli-
piece.
Martinelli ran all the way from
Yeah,
there, all the way to the coaches.
Yeah.
Yo,
Assistant
man,
manager.
homie,
Even more reason to suggest that he was robbed. The guy went and celebrated with a physio.
That was so beautiful.
Made me feel strong.
Hata
A
mimi
disallowed
nisikia
goal.
raha. Nili rewind kwa beIN Sport. Nikapiga hizo picha.
Oh, that Emil Smith Rowe trouble.
Yeah, hiyo pia.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
saw
god, that was so beautiful.
I saw that and I was
Aka-
like, I'm gonna see this on Twitter later.
akachip mimi kwa I can't put videos because I get flagged, but I was like, let me just take
Chelsea
two
fans will
pictures.
flag you out, man. Trust
Sana.
me. Guys, don't want to be a Luton. Hey. Luton went from like, dude, 10k plus followers to 200.
200.
Yeah, he was flagged. The guy started a new account. So.
So Mbex.
Because new account na kwa generous unaweza kufollow watu. Ukikuwa band, hey bro, ni aje.
Follow back, my And yo, we're following each other here. You know those things.
Before go na
You know, anyway, so in my opinion, I can only take stick from one person here today, and that's from the fan of another team, at least, that scored one goal.
They just go 1 point more than us.
At least, both of us scored a goal. So,
Ooh.
yeah, at least both of us scored a goal.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, you guys, mlifunga.
Wait, you guys are running against me?
No, I'm just suggesting.
Siwezi.
Mlifunga ni?
Hapana.
Alafu, nobody did keepy uppies with their head against my team.
Fuck, that was painful.
Sawa. Richarlison, of all people.
Yeah.
Like the complete opposite of Joga Bonito. Does Joga Bonito on you guys.
Yeah, he
You
did
guys
that.
can fuck off, man. You guys
Yeah.
are actually... You know, Naeem stopped watching that game 45th minute. Halftime, Akazima. He was like, you can watch now, man. I was like, sawa.
Yeah,
You guys are shit to watch.
Yeah.
My God, man.
We're so bad. But tunachapa Liverpool.
Sawa,
I don't know
sawa.
how.
We've been here, Saddam, before.
I don't know how.
Saddam, we've been here before,
I think
man.
tukona
We did the whole you crazy people. No more. We've done this before. I don't want to do this again, man. It's tiring.
You guys people tunachapa Liverpool. I'm telling you. Tunachapa Liverpool.
Again, bro. You guys are
Because
Sio
getting
mingi.
wiped. The football these guys are playing.
Listen, not a lot.
Like the last 2 rolls of tissue paper that you
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
And you have to be efficient. Still.
Just 2-1. Kuna ka Trent assist.
Crazy.
Kuna Trent assist hapo.
nani atafunga?
Huh?
Because CR7 probably
No, Ronaldo is
atakuwa
banging.
suspended.
Fuck.
Probably.
Atakuwa jela.
Atakuwa jela.
I don't blame him, by the way.
No, there's nothing will be fine to khalas.
I think he should be suspended for inviting someone to watch a United game.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's what.
Yeah,
Now
and,
that,
and he put it in
that's not
public.
foul.
That's the sad part.
We have proof already.
Yeah.
If that guy shows up, suspension, 3 games.
Yeah.
How do you
Okay.
put someone through a United game?
Nah, but special shout out to Bruno. My Bruno agenda has never stopped.
Oh my
They
god.
gave him a new contract. He decided,
No, but we have a new.
I'm done. I'm done with trying to show up.
He's decided, this is where I'm retiring. The guy's 28.
7, I think.
No, that
Sawa.
was
So 5 years. So no,
Yeah.
5 years. He's gonna be
32.
32. Next step after that is go back either to Sporting or go to America.
Yeah.
So he's retiring at United.
He's literally second best midfielder in the league after
Huh?
De Bruyne.
No, he's not.
After De Bruyne.
Please.
Who in your midfield is better than
Thiago.
Come on.
I'm taking Thiago over Bruno. They don't even play the same position, but he's a better midfielder.
I mean, Thiago has how many assists this year?
I
know it's not
yeah.
about stats.
A little bit.
I still remember the pass he gave against Arsenal with that Jota pass. Disgusting. But, bro, Thiago is a central midfielder.
Partey has
Why are
been
we
a better
comparing?
midfielder than Bruno.
He's saying that not to.
I'm just
to
going.
Leo.
Let me
But
go.
it's true,
Let
he
me go.
has. He's more consistent. No, but hey, listen, Bruno, the problem with Bruno is, right, when you look at stats, wallahi, you think, this guy is beef. Please, guys, just watch Bruno. Like, I'm not talking, like, don't watch games like Chiari and Saddam. Put the phone down, right? Analyze Bruno. Look at how many touches he needs to take before he decides what he's going to do. Look at how many missed passes he gives before a completed pass. Look at how many shots he scores before all the missed shots.
Zoom,
Like,
I think it's a
mad.
Portuguese thing. You see this whole thing about this Portuguese players, stats. We have one of them in our team. Probably one of the worst footballers I've ever seen.
Nani?
Jota. Just when it comes to general football, like pass there, look for that pass there. Nothing. Give him a chance. Give him a sniff of a goal. Bang. He'll bang it in.
emphatic, yeah. No, I hear you.
Bruno, give him a chance. Give him whatever. Bruno.
But you see,
will
that's
take
not
it.
true. That's only true about Bruno and who else? And maybe Jota. Jota not so much. Really.
Jota is
Honestly,
definitely that.
You know why? Jota, defensive contributions, right? Absolutely consistent. As consistent as you want, right? Jota then in attacking positions, he takes so many risks because of how high intensity you play.
Yeah.
That intensity you guys play with. I'm telling you, like, you put Bruno in a Liverpool formation, there is no way he lives with it.
Yeah.
No way. You have to be high octane to play in Liverpool.
Like 2-3 steps ahead.
Yeah. And that's why with like Jota, Mane, I mean, Mane is the same player.
I know.
Mane is the same player as Jota. That's why Luis Diaz will add a lot more than Mane in the next few seasons in terms of control and composure. I'm serious.
And
I genuinely see that.
Mane is quality, even with the passes he looks for, even with the runs he makes. Just that type of player. I've been watching Jota with his stats. Mind you, he has 20 plus goals this season.
In all competitions, yeah.
Bro, yesterday.
He was frustrating yesterday.
Yesterday he banged halftime. I was like, yo, why is he not off? Why is he not off? With his one goal, go back to the bench.
Yeah, he was a bit iffy yesterday, but there's been games where he's been fucking
any big
brilliant.
game, he scores in all the big games. Bruno, different, scores in all the small games. Big games.
Nowadays, he doesn't even score.
No, nowadays all the small games are big games.
Bruno is just different because I think, fine, I thought it had something to do with CR7 because he doesn't also perform for Portugal.
No, you can't say that.
I thought it had something to
Would
do
you
with...
watch the game, the last game?
Yeah, Mwisho.
Yeah, both Turkey.
Yeah, in the
Turkey
games
na-
are Turkey.
He was doing everything.
I
He
really
was
feel
almost
bad
all the
for-
passes.
I really feel bad for Ronaldo, wallahi, guys. Honestly, as someone who hated him for most of my life, I genuinely feel like nobody should be put through that. There was a chance right at the last minute. So he had to make that chance out of him. The ball dropped. The guy was about to clear it. He touched it and then he banged.
Yeah.
And he was just a bit unlucky because it came off the defender's hand. But honestly, it's not a penalty. But like Ronaldo, like this is what he's been reduced to. Like he has to work so hard at 37
No, take the change.
to look for chances.
I think changing.
And he still scored over
Ten
10
Hag.
Premier League goals. In my opinion, that's an achievement by itself.
But
Wallahi.
but Messi, on the other hand,
Messi is assisting hat-tricks all over the place, man.
yeah, they scored 6 goals, but he didn't score a goal.
Yeah, he's
Who's
assisting.
finishing
He's
the
playmaking.
season with a trophy?
Okay.
Who's finishing the season with a trophy?
Definitely not
Best
Ronaldo.
TikTok player. TikTok watampatia kitu. TikTok watampea.
His wife, Ronaldo's wife, has had more highlights this season than Ronaldo.
She's the
That's
trophy.
sad.
Funniest bit
That's
about
fair.
United, why does everything wrong have to happen through Maguire? Like,
It's
even
so
the
weird,
smallest
man.
deflection, even whatever.
That's the second reflection in the
I'm
last
telling you, man,
3
there's-
games.
someone did some black magic on that guy. Someone who absolutely hates
Game
him.
manze hivi miss pass, pick a ball out unprovoked.
Unprovoked.
No one karibu na
Nobody. Maguire.
yes.
Absolutely no one. But just going back to because
Zoom,
there's not really much to be said about Arsenal.
Yeah, so
Liverpool,
let me say
United.
something about you guys.
Huh?
United, we've had a manager. We have now we sacked a manager. We have a consultant as a manager. Spurs sacked their manager. The new manager was complaining that he has a shit team, and you guys are not finishing top 4.
Yeah, it's because
That's a howler.
we didn't buy proven players, bro. We bought youngsters.
That's
Ramsdale was unproven. Now you take him at your club. Ben White is unproven. You take him at your club.
I also had something to say about Ramsdale, man.
What about Ramsdale?
Since January. When's the last time he's made an actual
clean sheet. When?
proper save? Yo, you remember?
I don't remember our wins, bro. There's been so many.
First half of the season. Oh wow.
21.
You remember first half of the season?
That's a lot. How many wins do you guys have?
20.
That's
You're like,
too
yo,
few,
just
man.
2 clean sheets away from Alisson.
No, yeah, we are.
Just 1 away from
Say kuko chini na kina De Gea.
Sana
We are,
zilima
we
tu, hakuna kitu.
We still are, I think, like
No.
3.
No amazing saves. He's no longer pulling off those
Cameraman amshoka na yeye.
cameraman wamechoka tu, bado mnapigwa.
Hey, to be honest, those 2 goals against Brighton, nothing could be done there.
Yeah,
Nothing
those are
could be
good.
done.
Yeah, they were good goals, but the Trossard one is specifically because of the first thing we talked about. The fact that there was 1 DM with 2 turns in front, because getting the ball in the penalty spot on your ones with no one.
It wasn't that. I mean, yeah, technically it is indirectly because 1 DM would have been 2 DMs if Xhaka wasn't at left back.
Yeah.
Xhaka was so high up when the ball was being cleared. That was a clearance, by the way, by Brighton. You can't convince me that was a
Sorry,
pass.
dunk.
Yeah, Sindio. Yeah, because Martinelli was pressing. We were pressing.
That's how Ben White anafanyanga.
Xhaka was like,
Ben White does that all the time. Shut up.
Ben White is a Rolls Royce, man. So this guy, Xhaka is like halfway between between the box and the halfway line. Cedric is playing him on side from this other side. Gabriel and Ben White are like, what the fuck? They're just stuck in the middle between guys who are a bit clueless at this point. And it cost us. So it is indirectly because we only had 1 DM, but not that way.
Unajua Klopp kuna baba yake. Klopp kuna baba yake. Ben White baba yake ni nani? Dunk. Wewe anatoka wapi? Hiyo
Klopp
passes
back in 9?
si
Klopp.
Yeah, Ragnick. I'm retired. He's a retired man now.
We've just established that
No, consultant.
the
No,
DNA
consultant.
test came back false.
No.
That Mori came out and said, Klopp,
Mori was
Ragnick.
Mori's cancelled. Unajua?
Mori said, Klopp, Ragnick is not your father. Maybe Tuchel's.
Definitely.
Tuchel's. There's no way you can tell me. Klopp was just being respectful.
Because of that pass, Dunk is definitely Ben White's father. True or false?
And I trust Dunk was the better.
He was the better.
He was the better
because we knew
defender.
him, we never knew Ben
Yeah,
White.
made you know
Same
Ben
as
White.
you.
Yeah, it's true. That's right. I knew Dunk, but I didn't know Ben White.
And this
What are you attending? Now what are you achieving? He's still one of our best centre backs. I love
who's
the
this
guy.
other homie who's gone to Newcastle?
Are
The girls at Newcastle right now.
From Arsenal.
From Brighton.
Oh yeah, Dunban.
Yeah.
He was more famous than
Those are the goons.
those are the guys who were
You know
carrying.
Ben White. If
That's why they lost 5-1 to
if you're
Tottenham.
sent on loan, sent on loan from a team like Brighton, was he on loan to Leeds?
Ben White.
Yeah,
I
he was
think-
on,
Yeah, he was.
he was on loan to Leeds.
He scored a goal as well.
Yeah,
Beef goal.
when they were promoted, he played
really?
all the games in the championship.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he was on loan from Brighton. But if you're sent on loan from Brighton,
He helped Leeds to come back to the Premier League since 2004. That's a massive achievement, if you ask me.
hella.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So, just to wrap up on Arsenal, because at least we still have a chance. But in comparison, this is my opinion. You can disagree if you want. You can
Not
shake
if
your
I
head.
want, bro. You've had a chance from when you were 4th with 3 games in hand.
Who am I competing with for top 4?
Spurs.
All right.
You're not competing with Spurs. Spurs
We're
right
3
now,
points behind them. What do you mean? We still have to play them. They still have to play you guys. They
Us
still have
it's
to play big games.
Us it's
Every
different.
time.
Us will beat them. But when you play them, you know for a fact you're not stopping Harry Kane and Son in the mood they're in right now.
I think in a derby game, I expect a clean sheet.
Lokonga.
Lokonga Xhaka.
Kulusevski's
Nuno Tavares left back.
against Kulusevski.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Kulusevski
Kulusevski's out
Tavares-
for 2 months.
Huh?
He has a medial knee injury.
And it's our
He got an injury.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
Please,
I can confirm it. Let me check.
that helps my
Tavares
running.
left
No,
back.
that helps my running. So
Yeah,
I'm
it
good.
helps my running
Yeah.
as well.
Tavares left back. That's a Spurs winger.
Lucas is going to have fun with Tavares though.
Sini on a sini 1-2.
Yeah, okay.
Tavares has actually had some really good games this season. You guys just haven't watched them, so it's out. It's because it was those.
Is that why
It was
Xhaka
that
starts
Norwich
now as
run.
left
It was
back?
that-
Again,
that Wallahi, he's better than Telles.
No, he's not.
He's better than Luke Shaw.
Ndio ile Saddam
Yeah, man.
ile Saddam alikuwa anasema players wenyu zile games hakuna mtu yoona.
We were all watching.
Man of the match.
And how was he?
It was
He
shit.
was fantastic.
Who?
Tavares.
Oh, come on.
Wallahi, he was great in that run. Up until the Liverpool game where he made that blunder. That's
But
where
we
he
don't
struggled
watch
a little
him in
bit.
those small games.
No one watches
But you
him
just
inside
said you watch
games.
all the games.
Arsenal games.
Yeah, that's what you said. You
No.
said I watch all the games.
No, all the games that we watch, he's shit.
Ah, okay. So then
That
can you
goes-
guys stay out of the
That goes
North
for
London game.
that goes for
Might have
Ben,
a
that
screamer.
goes for Ben White too.
Yeah.
Nah,
I always
Ben White's
hear
fantastic.
Come on.
Rolls Royce.
Kama kuna Man City playing, Liverpool playing, and then Arsenal playing at the same time,
Man.
and then we are focused on big teams. Hey, Tavares is man of the match. Like even when he's
He's
just
never.
one.
Yeah, you're a liar. He's never got a man of the match. Such a man of the match. That's always Saka or
niko sure by the
Martinelli.
first
bro.
games of the season kuna man of the
Or
match
Ramsey.
aliwahi.
Okay.
Tavares kuna man of the match
Ah,
alipata.
Newcastle 2-0.
Start of the
Newcastle
season.
2-0.
If,
I
kama
think.
kuna-
No, it was
kuna-
Saka. It was
Games
Saka.
za
No, I don't
tu.
remember.
Either way,
Ah.
kama ni nyinyi pekee mnacheza, broadcasters wako kwenu. Ben White anaamka. Anaanza kula nyasi. Tavares anachezea opposition.
I didn't see
Let me tell you,
playing time.
that run of
Corona
games,
Palace.
that run of games. The problem is the run of games we have against is it, Chelsea, Spurs, United. Spurs is much later. United, West Ham, Chelsea. They're all derbies in some way.
You didn't win any. You lost. You want to. You get beat West Ham.
That was the
only.
first half of the season.
You beat West Ham.
2-0,
Yeah.
bro. Clean.
But you lost to us and you drew with Chelsea.
That's the first half of the season. This is the second half now. It's a different Arsenal.
Yeah, so you were beaten with Crystal Palace.
Different Arsenal. Like I said, last time we drew.
So last week.
So now,
They're getting worse.
we're
you're
going to
getting
switch
worse.
it up against the bigger sides. Because against the smaller sides, we've been very good.
Anyway,
That stat is also a lie because I just saw Arteta's thing is he has 1 win in 5 meetings against Burnley, relegation fodder. He has 1 win in 5 meetings against Palace, relegation fodder. Guess who might next season be struggling?
Burnley and Crystal Palace are tough teams.
Burnley-
Stats.
Bruh, nah, you guys as in
Wewe,
against
wacha
small-
utakiare ongee.
Si wewe nilichapwa na Burnley nini?
Ni sawa?
Ni sawa.
We're talking about stats ya
Ze-
Arteta. Wewe,
Ukiangalia Arteta against the small teams.
What other teams?
Uh,
much does
Brighton, he has a
Burnley?
problem against Brighton.
Uh-huh. What's the stats? Mama stats memory is
Maybe
amazing.
like 2 in 5.
2 in 5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
madroni mingi. Remember last year ulimaliza 8.
Madroni
Listen,
mingi.
you
Kuna
finished 8 twice in a row.
kuna
Relax.
But
team
it's not
ndogo zimo.
L's. It's not L's.
But sasa unaona CL.
And now the good thing is
up
that
top.
those guys, Crystal Palace, Brighton,
Sure,
Southampton,
Cheza, you
those
were-
guys are safe. Wako holiday tayari.
Hasa
No,
watu
but-
wachapa.
no,
But isn't Crystal Palace and Brighton the ones that have beaten you? And
Yeah,
they're
but
safe?
Southampton, now we're going to chopper them.
You know what it was?
Kwanza, they're low on confidence now that they lost 6-0 to Timo Werner and co.
I was watching AFTV.
Huh.
Emery days when Emery lost the top 4. He had this exact results that year. You remember the year you guys were meant to finish
Mulimaliza
fourth?
number 6.
Mkamaliza number 5, 1 point off.
5.
Yeah, 1
Thanks to
point
Granit
off.
You were
Xhaka.
sacked the following
Yeah.
season.
No,
Brighton and Crystal
Sacked the
Palace.
following. Oh,
said-
yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, Brighton and Crystal Palace. Same games back to back. Lost both of them. Finished 5th.
So you think history is going to repeat itself?
Hata say I repeat, juu mtamaliza 1 behind.
In my opinion, history,
United chapa you guys,
Which is very likely.
which is likely.
I don't see that happening. Not at the Emirates. Brighton can do it, but not
Nah,
United.
right now,
Brighton can do it, but not
you guys
United.
are probably the guys who are going to make me lose my Ronaldo 15 goal bet. Because Ronaldo will bang against you guys.
If
And
you can't bang against Yerimina
He
and Michael
scored
Keane.
against. He got 2 against you.
That was the first half of the season, Arsenal. We're talking about the second half of the season, Arsenal now. Only Jota guys score against us.
20 title race.
And Trossard.
What a boring game.
Game
What?
Yeah,
You're a fucking liar.
Less passion.
What an amazing
I want
game.
tackles. I want blood.
There were very
They
good
were.
tackles.
There was blood.
those, yeah.
Si hiyo ashaonesha hiyo ingine sasa ashaonesha
Ah,
hiyo.
no,
Wewe
it's
ni nini?
Sasa tumeenda business end.
Business end.
Business
the
end
table.
of.
Yeah.
The table, yeah.
Yeah.
There's this argument that has been going on, how the rivalry between Liverpool and City is just too friendly. It's like okay, fine, you're good.
Brother,
Hey, brother.
in the rivalries all led to a dispute stuff.
Huh.
Fergie and Wenger and whatever. Wenger was losing majority of the games.
Come on, Wenger
That's
has
a
Wenger
fact.
won-
Majority of
Wenger
That's a lie.
won more. Wenger had won 2 league titles,
yeah.
and he was still fighting with Fergie.
Hey,
Yeah.
doubles, tena, doubles.
Listen, Klopp amekubali huyu jamaa ashinde 4 in 5 years.
Ajakubali tukiangalia
Ameshinda 4 in 5.
sati mambo ya kukubali. Unajua if you look hapana, if you
What
look
do you
at
mean? He pretty much rolled over and took it 2 of those 3 seasons.
Nah, how do you
two of
roll
those
over and take it if you're 97 points in 98? How do you roll over and take it if for the past 4 years
Yeah.
the difference is
Yeah,
City?
so that's 2 seasons where now you're competing. The other 2 seasons injuries,
No.
and the other one you won the Champions League, which made it look like you guys were a very
for the
good team.
past 4 years.
Like Chelsea.
The league, the points tally for the last 4 years. City have 338 points. Liverpool have 337 points. For the last 4 years, we've been separated by the point that is currently separating us in the league. That has never happened.
That's bullshit.
Check it.
That's
I
bullshit.
ain't
No,
capping.
Saddam, get your calculator.
Check
out.
it.
Saddam,
Check it.
get your
I wouldn't be
calculator. out.
surprised. It could be true.
Check it.
No way. You know why? These guys injury prone last season, and the season before
We
that,
won the league by like 20 points.
and the season before that,
1 point.
and the season before that.
Probably like 2.
You
4.
won the Champions League and finished
No,
fourth.
no.
Nah, when
Ile-
we won the
ile-
Champions League, we finished second. That's the year we finished
Ile
with a 1 point difference.
The 1.2 is the one that they
Oh,
won.
the one you finished the Champions League final.
Check
you
it
were
out.
fourth.
It's a
Okay,
stat
sawa,
that
yeah.
was there before
Actually,
the
now that
game,
makes
and
sense.
after the game, Gary Neville was speaking on it. It's more of like the reason why this rivalry is so beef. It's better than previous rivalries, and it's probably one of the best rivalries.
But is it entertaining though? Like, okay, fine. On a tactical point of view, the game is fun. Okay, kuna wana press, huyu ana counter press, unajua huyu anafanya, like you can see the tactical. It's interesting in that, but
There's no spice.
like
It's like white people food.
calling Wenger
Said Coring.
A voyeur.
specialist of failure.
Ain't a voyeur, bro.
Yeah, calling saying Conte should be ashamed by winning. Saying Pep should be ashamed by winning the Champions League by being given during the fraud that happened in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Like,
Calling Pellegrino.
Again,
yes,
That shit is funny, man.
we're
those,
watching.
those are things that we
But
want.
that's just Jose Mourinho
Saddam,
stuff.
we're watching football. We're not watching WWE. We're watching football. We're not watching anything
We're-
violent. Or,
we're
it's not
entertained.
UFC or anything. So if I look at my team and
Mm.
I know my team is top quality, and this our team is the reason why Wenger and Mourinho had that whole spat is because Mourinho was looking down on Wenger. I've been on this league for over 10 years. You've never beaten me, and apparently you're the professor. So I'll always be looking at you like a specialist in failure. I'll insult you. I'll do whatever, and it'll be dope for the fans because
No, I
that'll
think
come out.
that's just Mourinho being a prick.
That's
I mean,
what-
Mourinho was
Mourinho
a
has
prick
always
by
been like that.
personality.
Yeah, when Mourinho goes against Pep, when Mourinho went for the whole Pep rivalry,
Yeah,
that's, if we're all being honest, the level of football we've seen between Liverpool and City just this season.
it's not the same as Barcelona and Madrid that we saw between.
It
never-
was.
Nah,
There's no imbalance in terms of the quality of football.
Wait, come on.
the
We-
quality of
please,
football
come on,
might
man.
even be better because
It
Mourinho's
is
sides,
better.
Mourinho's sides weren't producing
We're
the
so
type of
defensive.
football that we produce.
They were so defensive.
Yeah,
A lot of the times he won things were in knockout competitions where he just needs 90 minutes of solidity and just like 3 good chances.
what would you remember? This 2-2 or the 5-0?
You see, you remember the
Oh, do you
5-0
remember?
because of the spat in the middle, you know?
No, the quality of game.
No, it wasn't that good, man.
wasn't a good game. Majority of the classics.
Barcelona owned Real Madrid.
What- tell
Ronaldo
me-
was stuck in the middle asking for the hey, come help me
But
press.
they still beat them the following season.
It's
Saddam,
not
the
good.
fact
Okay,
that
Skiza, look at it.
I
this way.
hated those games because how boring they were.
What
man.
Liverpool's City game do you remember?
So many.
Tell me.
Literally just this season.
both
2-2.
2-2s.
The we've been talking about it, Jana. That's
3-2,
why probably.
The 3-2,
Which one?
the Champions League. Or is it how much?
4-1.
Exactly.
The
Aye.
4-1 at the 4-1 at the
Yes. to tell you.
The
'Cause it's
5-0
fun.
at Anfield when Mane got sent off.
Uh-huh.
That was at Anfield, right?
Yeah.
Or Etihad.
Etihad
was
got
at
sent
Etihad.
off.
So that 5-0 is better than
Because of the
other
red card. You see, aina ubaya ilikuwa bahati mbaya.
one. No, it was
Games
red
games
card.
zenyu zote msema
Yeah, it was a red
wanajua.
card, but it wasn't malicious.
Hizi
Nothing.
rivalries are before.
Also, I saw some arguments. Some guy was saying like, a lot of the times, you look at the rivalries right now, modern day rivalries, right, where it ends is on the football pitch is because these guys are seasoned pros. They're not like back in the day, Tony Adams, Martin Keown. After this night, after the game, they go drink. They come back to training drunk. They're just a bunch of alcoholics. There was no professionalism to the industry. So, in that sense, that makes sense. And in my opinion, yeah, maybe you want a bit more aggression, just a little bit more.
So you want
off the pitch? Off the pitch?
Or do you want passion?
No, off the pitch. I want maybe a little bit more aggression. Like I want maybe Kevin De Bruyne and Virgil van Dijk to have a go at each other. Like, yeah, Virgil van Dijk, tunamjua, nataona, you know? Apparently they're good friends. Their kids are play dates or some shit. But
yeah, why is your kid the same school as a fucking rivals team?
all right, let's be mature, Saddam.
Bro,
Why?
Saddam, you're
How's
the,
that
Saddam,
changed in football?
Saddam,
Why?
you're
Why?
the oldest person here.
Okay,
Act like it.
no. I'm being listen. We are fighting for the title. Why is my kid sharing the same school as you?
So I move my kid because you're fighting for the title.
Yes.
But why should you move your kid? Why shouldn't that other guy move
we
his
do
kid?
the math. Who's closer?
There's nothing about. They both live.
So
in
now
the,
you're just settling.
They both live in the same place. They live in
It's a bullshit
Cheshire.
argument, Saddam.
They both live in what?
They both live in Cheshire. They live in the same county.
Man City, Liverpool.
It's 45 minutes apart by car. So whichever way they
Really?
if they
Bro,
live in-
from Glasgow to London is four hours
Yeah.
by train.
if they live in the
Nothing,
middle,
man.
No,
they're good.
It's close, man.
If they live in the middle, they're okay. There's no
Yeah.
problem.
So they even
Small area.
so neither of them live in the cities.
Not particularly. They live in counties.
Bro,
so
modern
they,
day football is trash.
they live in Cheshire.
I'm
so
sorry.
nah,
Van Dijk does live in Liverpool.
All right.
And
Let me
De
ask you
Bruyne does
this.
live in
Let
Man
me ask you
United.
this. Inter Milan, AC Milan derby.
Yes.
That shit is dead.
Why?
I don't see anyone chatting shit. I don't see any red cards.
Are you
I
mad?
don't see any crunching back.
Are you?
The last one
Do
we
you-
had was Lukaku versus
Ibrahimovic
Zlatan.
told Lukaku, you go to your
That's
witchcraft
it.
mother.
That's it.
Yeah. Tulukumbuka yo. That's what you call passion.
Now what what else is there?
And Lukaku, you guys took Lukaku away
Sasa hiyo
from
time
us.
yote Lukaku alikuwa ngoja kurudi Prem. Kwenye league ni mbaya.
Amehepa.
Kwenye
No,
hakuna
and
rivalries.
Hepa where there's proper rivalry.
There's nothing.
Roma Lazio. Guys who same city apparently rivals. Kuna mtu hata yona hiyo game.
Napoli, the only
So that's
people.
not the thing.
The only
What do you
reason
mean?
people
We're
fear
talking about
Napoli is because of their
passion.
fans. Napoli can they can shank you if they want. That's the only
That's
people.
what we want to see,
But-
bro.
Bro, Nobody does that.
When you talk about
Sure,
passion,
bro.
when you talk about passion, there
FTV.
was nothing on that pitch that those players didn't leave out there.
Wallahi,
Just in terms
100%.
of
Each one
now
of
them. So I'm not going to be passionate in the crowd nikitaka kupigana na ufan mwingine, and I'm seeing two high quality teams play good football. A Madrid
I
fan,
really
gets
enjoyed it.
boring.
a
man.
Madrid,
I really
nah,
enjoyed
a
it.
Madrid fan wanted to beat up a
For-
Barcelona fan
You know,
because
this is really.
Barcelona were playing good football, and the Madrid's only chance was getting red cards and fouling these guys. United against Arsenal, the rivalry that was there, was generally based on the fact that you guys when Wenger came in, took the 2 titles, got the Invincibles. That was his 3rd one, yeah? When this all bust ups for pizza, throwing pizzas in the tunnel, all these funny things. when they
Beautiful.
You see, they're beautiful on the outside because you want to make it a drama show. You want to make it a whatever.
But it's football. It's entertainment. We don't need to know who's the best.
Am I not
That doesn't
entertained?
matter.
No,
Am
we
I not
definitely
en-
need to know who the best.
Am I
is.
not
We don't care
entertained by
about
what's
that.
happening
Yeah,
on the
as a
pitch?
United fan, I'm not surprised right now. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck this guy is on about, but that
Bro,
game
that
was
was
beautiful to watch.
Red flag.
From the technical. What do you mean?
I saw. Did you see De Bruyne's TikTok?
With his wife.
Oh my god! You need to go with your bros.
And his family.
You need to go with gangs.
So
You
what
know,
you're saying
guys
is-
with hoods.
You know how proud these kids were to see their dad score and then just come, go
It
back
was
home.
too
Go get-
soppy.
go get,
Bro, it was too
uh,
soppy.
Yeah, go
McDonald's.
to McDonald's.
It was too soppy.
It was
Wallah,
amazing. It
it's
was
too
beautiful.
modern.
So
That's too
heartwarming.
modern.
Yeah, that
Wallah.
was heartwarming. It was like, yo,
I genuinely felt soft in my heart.
he's
bro.
left the house.
That's exactly what you need not to feel.
Right after that.
I don't know what game I'm gonna feel soft.
Right,
Seen a
right
hit.
after that, you score a goal, you get a good result
Yeah.
against Liverpool at home. You go kiss your wife, sleep. It's lovely,
Bro,
man. You get a
Klopp
cuddle.
after the
that's,
game.
That's life, bro.
Klopp after the game, going
That's
to the
life.
Liverpool stand, going to look for his wife to make sure she's okay, just appreciating the fans. We are not in that era for, just because I play against you, I'm your enemy. If I play for a good enough team, I'm comfortable playing for a good enough team. Liverpool and City are the
Also-
2 best teams in Europe.
Not the best.
Two
I mean,
best
there's
teams
Real
in
Madrid
Europe.
as well.
There's
Madrid is not
kuna-
on that level.
Aye, come on.
Madrid is not on Liverpool City level
We have
this
Chelsea.
season. Now let's just be
Shut
honest.
up
This
now.
Fuck. Yeah. I'm
Madrid
sorry.
got outplayed for
Real Madrid, that
Nah,
was
they
a
got
blip.
out, they got
That was a
outplayed
blip.
for 150 minutes against PSG, and against any of the big teams, which is us or City. you'll see the bit of divide there. The two best teams in Europe, the two best teams with the two best coaches in the world, it's those teams. So I'm not going to make it.
You're so obsessed by Premier League.
No, it's because all he does is read Sky Sports and the Daily Sun.
You're so obsessed with Premier
the
League. You
Daily
don't
Mail,
care about
the
Bayern
Sun,
Munich
the
are
Daily
doing
Mail.
well.
Why do I need to care about Bayern on the other side when I know for a fact Bayern first of all are meant to be our rivals or something. They're meant to be among the elite. Bayern are not getting past Unai Emery.
They are.
So,
Let's not lie, guys.
Okay.
That was a
you're
shit
getting-
game.
That's cool.
That was the worst Bayern Munich could have played. So, and at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, Unai Emery is going to regret the amount of chances they missed. That was at Villarreal.
You know the beef thing about that is what? The previous round, you'll have said the same thing about Bayern when they played Salzburg. That's the worst game Bayern could have played. If you watch the Bundesliga a lot of late and you watch Bayern play, they're not that good. Nagelsmann is a guy he's probably a project somewhere. He's not Klopp, he's not Tuchel, he's not Pep. He's a project. His guys have been looking at him like as a young coach. They've made him seem like this next level guy who trains with drones and all that type of stuff. He's not that good. Bayern are not that good. When you look at that team,
Bayern Munich wasn't even my issue. Real Madrid is my defensive. That's the argument I stand on. Real Madrid is up there.
If the same way
you guys are none to play Madrid.
Finals maybe, but the only reason why I wouldn't agree with that is because going into the Chelsea game, if Kante wasn't washed, if Kante wasn't done, Chelsea win that game.
No.
That midfield was the same midfield that got overrun last season. Just athleticism. If you have Modric, Kroos and Casemiro and you have an
But isn't that the same midfield at Chelsea that outrun that?
Yeah,
I'm saying if Kante wasn't washed.
What do you mean was it? Okay, but I mean the same last season. If Modric wasn't washed for that season,
You can't be washed.
Modric was 29.
Nah, bro, you can't be
they're
washed
winning.
for a season. Like right now, everyone knows for a fact. Like going forward.
Chelsea a lot of sense. Say umanza kuongea.
Hapana, anasema Chelsea wanafaa get rid of Kante kama wako serious. Kante ameisha.
Yeah, they should sell him to Arsenal.
Injuries. Acha ende kwenyu, pia taumia bado.
No, he was fasting, bro.
Sour, bro.
He was fasting.
So was Benzema.
Aziz, walikula 9 minutes before game.
Maybe moja alihata.
13 minutes before game.
Maybe moja alihata. Ali oversleep.
But see shida.
Because he was busy taking care of.
Yeah, whichever way Madrid argument, I'll take it. But Ancelotti is not as good.
Are top of the league. They had one bad result against Barcelona in recent memory.
They were beaten terribly.
Should have been 7. But and then maybe against PSG they played quite defensive, and against what's the other team? This team from London, Chelsea. They played kind of defensive as well. But the quality they have on the break and the defensive solidity they have.
Champions League this week.
Cash on Wednesday.
Yeah, so
says stuka as much as nasema maybe venye tu nasema I wouldn't be shocked if Chelsea come back and win the game 2-0. I wouldn't. Like it's Madrid are not that good for me, and Ancelotti on the other hand is not.
So you're saying Madrid is not good, you're saying Chelsea is not good.
And he's saying Real Madrid
Nasema as in there's a level. As in this are good. I'm saying
this
these are good teams, yeah, but the teams that are a level above. Liverpool and City, just off how they play and just off the managers they have and off the quality they have on the pitch, they are a level above these other teams. Whether mnataka kukubali nile ukiangalia player for player, uangalie positions, uangalie nini.
Player for player, you guys are struggling.
We're not struggling.
Hendo, Thiago don't start in so many teams.
Bro, where? Thiago starts in Bayern if he goes back.
I'm not sure I take Sadio Mane over Vinicius.
Yeah, same.
I'm not taking Diogo Jota over Benzema. No,
Facts.
I'm definitely not taking Diogo Jota over Benzema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying.
Firmino,
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
No, neither.
But mbona hapana unaona venye imeanza. Sasa turudi tu kwa stats.
Mendy over Robertson. You'd consider it.
Consider what?
Hakimi over Trent.
Guys, let's just be serious.
Hakimi over Trent.
Let's just be serious. Even Hakimi kwanza kwa
but that's past Hakimi to Trent to Diogo.
Atufunga macho. I saw this being sport to slow mo.
Kwanza Hakimi.
Alifanya hivyo.
Hakimi kwanza
so alifanya no look.
You're not all teams hakuna mse unachukua Van Dijk hakuna mse unachukua
Matip. Matip anabewa na Van Dijk. Don't tell me shit. Matip is average. He's just average. He's a shadow of Van Dijk too, bro. We've seen without Van Dijk what that back four looks like.
Ajay.
True or false?
No.
Last season.
Van Dijk when
last season
you
we've
know,
seen.
you know why that's you know why I say that's
We've
you know
seen-
why I say that's usually a misconception. Van Dijk akiwa injured, Matip alikuwa injured. The whole of last season we didn't have
Oh
Van Dijk.
yeah, it wasn't
or
Matip. It was Fabinho in centre back.
We had Fabinho and Hendo at
And
centre back.
they looked the same.
Na tulimaliza number 3.
Matip and Fabinho looked the same.
Number 3 with Henderson and
I finished
Fabinho
number 2.
and Reece Williams.
Ongea na huyu. Useme
They
hivyo.
finished number 2 with Maguire.
Yes.
80 million.
Yes.
Please be serious.
Nilifinish number 2 na Maguire.
Hakuna argument ya
Ole's
levels.
greatest achievement, more than the Norwegian league. Wallahi.
Kutoka keeper kwenda whatever, mi sina issue na team yangu. And the reason I'm saying levels is just, bro, even the managers. Ancelotti, good Champions League manager. He's not an elite manager.
He's much better than Klopp will ever be.
Huh?
Yes.
So
The thing is that listen,
hapana zoom.
in his lifetime, Klopp's
Hapana
lifetime,
zoom.
hata
Zoom.
achieve whatever Ancelotti has achieved. Unajua hivyo?
Zoom, naweza
Unajua
taka
hivyo?
kusikia
Do you know
hivyo.
that? Do you know that?
You're
How many league wins does he have?
huh?
How many leagues did Klopp have? One.
Klopp has a league win. No, that's a Prem one.
Ancelotti has, yes.
That's a Prem
No,
one.
I'm talking about
Klopp
Prem.
has, unaona
How many league
Talk
wins
about
does he have?
Prem.
League. I just want to know how many leagues.
3. 2 with Dortmund.
Three.
And 2. Yeah, he won back-to-backs with Dortmund.
Back to back.
Check it. I know
Okay,
my football,
but
bro.
Ah, so 3.
Yes, 3.
Okay.
Wait.
How many league titles does Ancelotti
Ancelotti
have?
has more
Coaching.
more Champions
Nah,
Leagues.
let's just be
He has more
honest.
Champions Leagues than he has league titles.
Ndio maana
Yeah.
staki.
He has Serie A.
You know, we look at things
he
from
has Serie A. He has La Liga.
Yes, Premier League alikuja first season
And he has
alikuja
Premier
double.
League.
tuna act ni kama tuko in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Wamekuja kachukua Chelsea with Abramovich money and won a Prem and gotten fired. He's gone to Bayern
So
where guys
you
are
guys
like,
got
nah,
you guys
he's gone to
Klopp came
Bayern
and got
he's gone,
Philip Coutinho money.
he's
and
gone to
Suarez.
he's gone to a Bayern Munich team that's in a one team league and finished second.
We
He's
didn't even
gone
count
to,
the Bundesliga.
he's gone to because you know why you won't count the Bundesliga ones?
Why?
Because the
So we
same
count
players
Klopp, so we
Klopp,
count Klopp,
sikia
but
mbona
not- but not Ancelotti.
sikia mbona anasema hivyo
bullshit.
sikia mbona anasema hivyo John Ancelotti
Bullshit.
Umemshika hapo.
sikia mbona anasema hivyo John Ancelotti you go check Ancelotti's record at Bayern and you check what his players are talking about, the Mullers of this world, this guy is coaching us like kids, they don't play for him, but you want to compare him to someone who's coached a BVB team that had no money. They bought Lewandowski for 2 million,
Oh, okay.
turned him into
But
a
see,
world-class
that
player
means,
and
no,
won
no,
2
no.
back-to-back.
That means there's only one elite manager by his logic, Saddam. Because Pep now is no longer an elite manager. Sasa alienda Bayern.
Always like a Pep kwa list basi.
Yeah, but for the same reason.
unajua mbona si even first of all Klopp hata coach Everton maishani hata ienda team ndogo hivyo. Klopp will never go to a team that small after he hit his peak because he knows the level of managers
Sasa
we have.
hiyo ni nini hiyo?
No, he's talking about PR and publicity.
PR na publicity nini?
Listen, Ancelotti amecoach all the biggest teams in this world.
Yeah.
All of them.
Amevutwa kwa zote.
No, but this sawa. Hata Klopp amecoach what big team? Liverpool peke yake.
Mine's BVB.
Asema big team.
Where did
BVB
this
now.
guy's talking
No,
about
big team.
this guy's talking about where Ancelotti left Everton essentially. Where did Klopp leave Borussia Dortmund?
He chose
He was
to
fired.
Leave. He wasn't fired. He chose to
wacha
leave.
ujinga.
He chose to leave.
Aliwaacha wapi relegation?
It's not
Walikuwa
about whether he
relegation,
left or was sacked.
Siangalie.
Walikuwa relegation.
Walikuwa relegation akasema anaenda.
That's even worse.
Akasema anaenda.
No passion, no
Sikie,
dignity.
unajua ndio maana lazima
If I took my team kwa relegation,
Saddam.
I would want to fight with
So
them.
according to Kiari,
Ndio nasema,
guys,
he jumped
there's
ship.
only one
Saddam,
elite
hakutoka.
manager in this world.
Saddam
Jurgen Klopp.
hakutoka.
He jumped ship because of relegation.
Hakutoka hiyo season. As much as unataka kusema alitoka, walikuwa relegation aka-announce, akasema I'm going to leave at the end of the season. And when he left at the end of the season, he had a cup, he had finished 7th, alikuwa sawa.
No.
Alitoka on a good
Imagine.
Oh, so it's
imagine.
okay for Klopp to be in relegation at the beginning of the season, but then finish 7th
and win a cup.
and win a cup. But for Arteta, it's not.
Ateta. Tuna agenda now.
What a ujinga.
I couldn't help it. It was right there.
See,
But
but
rip what a lava. Fuck. I can't even defend it. Don't record it. What is the video?
Yo, but the title is out of your hands now.
that's cool. How is it out of our hands if we win our games?
Yeah.
Tunaweza
They
shinda
win their
title.
games.
They're not okay.
Out of your hands inamaanisha nini?
Sasa acha tufanye
In
hivi.
Klopp's term
in
tuambie
4
basi.
niulize.
Klopp's linguist.
Okay guys. in the last 9 games, yeah?
Mhm.
In the last 9 games, City have dropped points in 4 of the last 9 games.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we left 14 points to 1. We've dropped 0 in the last 9 games till yesterday when tuka drop point yetu. So you as a fan, me as a fan, confidence yangu itakuwa wapi?
Chini kidogo.
Wale ule mse najua anaweza enda
You couldn't
run ya
beat them. You
kushinda.
couldn't beat them.
Ule mse najua anaweza
Lose the
enda.
result and imagine how they've lost. They've dropped 13 points. So 14-1. When we have 13 points in the last 9 games, you came with your form and you couldn't beat them.
Form gani? Pia walikuwa wanashinda games. Hajachapa Atletico juzi.
Tumesema 9 games.
The 4 in the last one lose against.
Just criticizing their form.
What? No, the scenario in his head, right, is that City have dropped points, and he expects them to drop points. That's what he's saying, and he also expects Liverpool to win all their games, not
7.
drop any more points.
7.
So
Okay, generally
is it in your hands?
It's a bit booky right
So
now.
that's why it's in Liverpool's hands, by extension, to City's hands.
So I'm saying,
That's what he's saying.
it's a bit booky because come to think,
Is it the same hand that you guys have game in hand?
I'm saying generally City the teams they're left with in the running. In the first leg they've beaten all 7. Now I'm saying all 7 games. In the first leg, all 7 teams they've beaten them.
Yeah.
In the first round, as in first half of the year.
First leg, yeah.
Yeah.
ECKPL or semi-fast leg.
First half of the year. But sasa ka sisi, the remaining games of the 7 teams we're playing, we've won against 6, we've drawn
No,
against
things that
1.
no, you can't. You're always judging.
No, I'm
You're-
saying
you're- you're-
sinasema
Now it's
that means
different
nothing.
things at stake now.
You guys
Unajua mbona
have to.
nasema-
You guys have to play Spurs. You guys have to play Man United.
mbona unajieka kwa hiyo list bro? I'm more scared of playing Aston Villa than playing you guys. You say tutawachapa.
Facts. Well, I can't believe Spurs won 4-0 against Aston Villa, man. That was a crazy game.
Yeah, they were destroyed.
Villa owned them.
No. Oh yeah, they played well.
Kwanza mkwe tu
That's the thing. You'll play well, but you'll lose 5-0.
tunawacheza
With
midweek.
Spurs.
Tunawacheza next week midweek.
Wewe chagua
It's
siku
midweek.
unataka. Wewe chagua.
We'll tell KPL.
Na tunajua mjazo ya Champions League nights tunaua. Champions League nights, bra. If we by mistake lose to City this weekend and we get out of the FA Cup,
Still unaleta kwetu.
takani nani?
Oh yeah, you guys are playing them this week.
Yeah, again. You guys be grateful. We're giving you guys another good game. Another good game
Yeah,
to
it's
watch.
gonna be another fun game. And now hakuna draw, tunaenda extra time.
Eh,
but
saa,
fucking-
hata jana tungekuwa na extra time hizo 3
Game
points.
iko boring.
It was
Diaz,
an amazing game.
the one thing I'll say, I'll call Klopp out for something as a Liverpool fan. The lineup.
I'll call him up for leaving Dortmund that
Nah.
communication, but
I'll call him out for selling Coutinho and using that money well.
ooh.
Yeah, nah, just as a,
I'll
just
call
as
him out for letting Lewandowski go for free.
Yeah, I'll call him out for letting Aubameyang.
For free.
I don't know if it was for free. Just
paid him.
Fuck.
Paid for that. Wasn't even him, but I
wasn't it?
wasn't
It
even.
was Tuchel. Chef.
See,
I
but
blame Klopp for Mario Götze being in PSV Eindhoven right now.
nah, bro, that's definitely Pep.
How is that, Pep?
Bayern.
Nah, you shouldn't have sold him to Bayern Munich.
Nah, he
But
was.
he's the one who's allowing was just anapanua.
Brother, wasi walikuwa watumiwa kaa Arsenal. Nguo ungekuwa umezoea Kenya inafanyikia BVB. Sinyi hiyo ndio kitu iliyofanyikia na City.
You know when you use too much swag, I get that. Wewe ungekuwa nini?
You see, what happened at BVB was exactly what was happening with you and City. So City was using you to become a better team. Bayern was using BVB to become a better team.
Yeah, but you see,
Building
that's
blocks,
That's
building
just
blocks.
City using Arsenal once in a while.
Once in a while, how?
Bayern Munich do that to the whole league ever since they began.
Arsenal were more generous. They
To
also gave
everyone.
us
Yeah,
MVP.
they also gave you guys RVP.
We really did.
Wakawapea Sylvester.
They even gave Man City Vieira.
And we went and we're like, you guys can have RVP. We'll even take Danny Welbeck off your hands.
Yeah,
Just so that you're happy.
we'll take Sylvester off your hands. We'll take
wild.
Danny Welbeck. Guys are
Kidogo na mungoja West Brown aingie tu.
Alikuwa mzigo.
Z, but yesterday that was the worst.
Sylvester came.
Hey, that guy. had a big
Sylvester
ass
came
head.
to Arsenal.
Sylvester
That guy
alienda.
looked like company's
Yeah.
cousin, man.
Akwambia Sylvester alienda huko.
That guy looks like company's
Sylvester
cousin,
Welbeck
man.
mchukua sio baya. But nasema tu in terms of
But it's
lineup.
how we got them with Sanchez.
Sasa usikie tu times hii lineup.
We got you with Mkhitaryan. Ooh.
Mkhitaryan helped us get to the Europa League final.
And then what?
And then he wasn't allowed to play because of politics. We didn't tell him to be Armenian.
Abenyo wasi wote mlikoniwa. Meshachapa double con.
Hey, nah, but bro, you see, we paid 200,000 for our con. These guys paid 500,000 and a piano ad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Piano ad. Even got his dog's jerseys. I was like, yeah, pretty
Printing,
brookie.
yeah.
Yeah, skizeni tuipatia Klopp jo mtaki kuisikia.
Sawa.
Klopp started the worst front three possible. Off form.
Mo Salah assist. Mane goal.
Achana na history ya Salah na assist.
That's crazy. They got the 2 goals that you get. What do you mean?
I was telling Kinandex this jana cause me half time nilisema Salah na Jota akitoka hii tunnel po kuna shida. But Salah has built up enough equity to not get benched, I guess.
He's your best player. There's no way he's getting benched.
I know he's currently not our best player.
No, he's not getting benched.
Yeah. But front three, Diaz should have started because as much as Walker is fast and whatever, Walker is highway on that side. Does it?
No, he's not.
He's not.
No, he's not.
Luis Diaz. Listen, this isn't
his
Reece
defense
James.
ni sawa.
This
He's
is
not akisema sawa.
Unataka niwaambie nini na tunaona
Listen,
highway?
no, I know Kyle Walker can be not outpaced, but he can be out-dribbled, out-thought. That's where Luis Diaz can beat Mane on that side, in that regard. So, but the thing is, Luis Diaz, in as much as he's quick, running with the ball, I just don't see him leaving Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker doesn't get left behind.
It's not leaving him. It's more of like mixing him. It's mixing him up. And
Tough.
I thought Firmino came in too late.
Those close, no,
And
wale
Keita.
wale wakuchenga close with you with the ball, those can beat Kyle Walker. But those guys were dribbling and kukimbia, you cannot.
Ideally,
Like Mahrez can beat Kyle Walker.
Mahrez can, Neymar,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
kind of players. But Mbappe hivi
Except
watakimbizana.
Mbappe. Mbappe and Kyle Walker was a really good battle.
Mbappe
Sometimes
ana-
he won, sometimes he
Yeah.
lost.
Mbappe like as mtoambio. But me too knew as
Hakumtuambia.
No, Kyle
Nasema-
Walker was almost
I
fast.
remember
Kyle Walker is like almost 10
at
years
some
older.
point Mbappe alimtoka alafu Kyle Walker
Akarecover.
But ndio nasema unaona kaa ingekuwa Diaz, Mane and Salah. That gives us a different dynamic. But even Firmino of what Spurs did.
Mane as a striker.
Mane as a striker. We've been playing that way with him as a striker.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nilikuwa nasema you
But
see,
then you lose the focal point.
fine, Messi coach, but mliona game ya Spurs and what Kane did to City just by
But that's a Kane thing.
just by dropping deep and then
But he
you're
does that
able-
every season.
But that's a Kane thing.
That's a
No
Kane
one can
thing,
do
but
what
who
Kane
does it? Who does it the best?
No.
Kane.
Like now, who
Not
does it the
Firmino.
best?
Not Firmino.
Firmino is the best false nine in the world.
Kane now.
That's Benzema, please.
Now,
False nine. Where kuna
Benzema is playing false nine, bro.
no, wait, kwenda bana.
Have you guys
Ah.
listen? I know you guys are shit at FIFA, right? But when you go to the default settings, default formation, right? It's actually a false nine. I actually always have to move him up.
Sasa FIFA na what is happening
FIFA
on
na
It
the
gives
Live.
you official
Official
formation.
is
Bro.
drawn.
Skiza, kwa FIFA, Maguire is a centre back. Tell me how he's a centre back in real
For
life.
FIFA, Maguire's a footballer.
Yes. Tell me how he's a.
Alright, let me
We
check
can't-
the
since
formation.
I mean if FIFA
Let me check
bro.
the formation. For,
See, but pia acha ni shout out my African brother juu nimekuwa nikienda
Edward
against
Mendy.
African sana.
Edward Mendy.
Hapana, nimekuwa
Keita.
nikienda Keita. Kuna racism fulani hapo inaendelea. Racism fulani hapo.
But you're the one who wrote umpendi.
Mi simpendi but ana ball. Na Henderson,
Bro, Henderson should not be playing for that.
but Henderson went to chip a ball. Kupeana pass hatari to no one. Aliangalia hivi mbele akona.
Yeah, it's a false nine, guys.
That's just a formation.
Sio information to 433.
Come on.
Yeah, 43 false nine edition.
Sawa sawa.
Come on.
I'm telling you, he drops so deep, man. This guy plays false nine.
How then why are we calling, why is everyone deciding he's the best nine in the world?
Because he has goals and assists. He has over 20 goals and over 10 assists. Firmino would be lucky to get 10 goals and over 5 assists.
he's done that a couple of times.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
his
once
best
or
ever
twice.
season.
As a false
What are we
nine,
talking
nah,
about?
as a false nine Firmino is levels and just
He's
by,
not better than Benzema.
just
though.
by dropping deep, just by linking play. No, na tunge had City.
Ah, yeah.
He's not better
Yeah.
than Benzema though.
Nah, this
Time.
Benzema,
We
this
need to
Benzema, bro, this Benzema agenda has to stop at the end, and the reason why this Benzema agenda needs to stop, Kane, guess he's being compared to sijui kina nani ya Kane, Lewandowski, as a great nine.
Kane
yeah?
is better. Kane is better.
No,
than
no,
Leo.
no one is comparing Benzema with Kane.
Harry Kane, yeah.
Nah,
No,
it's
but
currently
people did,
being
people did.
compared.
It's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
It's obviously
even with the
done.
Lewers, even the nines, yeah, even with the Suarez's of this world, wale
No.
wasa wamekuwa ka nines. Benzema, out of us wote, ye peke ndo ameshikwa na bao 5 season nzima. 5
What is that?
at the top level. He finished the season with 5 goals at the top level.
What's a Q? Guys,
Nah, bro. That's just because he had Ronaldo, man. It was a bad time. That's it.
No, there's the reason why we had a BBC.
Yeah, bro. Trust.
Big
Bill-
bank.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing. Just
MSN, kila msee alikuwa na bank.
bro.
Yeah, but there's a reason why we had BBC and MSN.
MSN kila msee alikuwa na bank.
Ya Sala Mwanajota ni nini?
Huh?
Ya hatujui hata.
Hatutaki kujua GTC. Unataka itu?
yes.
No one cares. No one cares.
No one cares because we're good enough.
Listen, Firmino shit, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Firmino kama Arsenal na kwa coach. Anapewa owner.
Technical director.
Yeah, bro. Firmino's record against you guys ni kama Vanna na Southampton.
He'd be really good. No, that's Jota.
Nah, both of them, bro. And Salah and Mane. Bro. Say,
That's ending next season, bro.
Tisha next season, aje.
Mark my words, bro.